I'm going to show you guys how to make any type of audio mod for My Hero Ultra Rumble. For this, you're going to need the audio files that you want to mod into the game. You're also going to need F-Model, Unreal Pack, UE4 ACB tool, Eternity Audio tool, Foobar 2000, and any audio editor of your choice. For this video, I'm going to use Audacity, but you can use whatever you want. If you don't have any of these, I recommend checking my channel and watching the videos that shows you how to install them. Now that we have that out of the way, I want to make a voice line mod for Deku's Plus Ultra voice line. So I have my audio here that I want to use for it.
We're not done! Daddy isn't done speaking! You will come back here!
So that's the audio I want to use for Deku's Plus Ultra. So to do it, you need to open up F-Model, and then go into Here versus Game, Here versus Game Contents, and you need to look for your audio in the Contents folder. If you don't know where your audio is, I recommend checking the link in the description, and it's going to take you to a Discord server. And if you go in the library channel of it, you can look for where to find audio, and it's going to be this one. And if you scroll, you can see that there's going to be like some guides on like where to find some audio here. So you can see background music is in this folder, character voice lines is here, sound effects stuff, system voice lines. So anything you're looking for is going to be in here. So since I already know what I'm looking for, I'm just going to go into the folder. So it's going to be in here, and then EN since I'm doing English, and then character since I'm doing character voice lines, character 1 since I'm doing Deku's voice lines and Deku's character 1, and then sound. So there's going to be some blue files and some green files. So these are the blue ones, and if you scroll down, you can see the green ones. So these are the green ones here. We can only change the green ones, so don't worry about the blue ones. You only need to worry about the green ones. So I'm going to change this one because Deku's Plus Ultra voice line is in here. So I'm just going to right click, export to raw data. Down here is going to say successfully exported. Just click on the name of the file you exported. It's going to open up the folder. And if you select everything and copy, you can like move it to your Unreal Pack folder. And here you can make a folder for your mod. So I'm just going to call it Deku PU. And you can put your files that you copied in here. And just go back to F-Model so that we can copy the folder structures. So I'm just going to right click on the folder that I was in, copy directory path, go back to my folder, and then here type cmd. It's going to open this up. So just type mkdir, open quotes, paste what you just copied, close quotes, and press enter. And once you close this, you can see it made the folder for you, so you don't need to do it yourself. So you can just move all the files from here and put them in the sound folder. So sound folder, it's here now. And now we can finally edit the Uassets. So to do that, we're going to need UE4 ACB tool. Once you have it open, you can extract the ACB from the Uassets here. So this is my Uassets. I'm going to extract the ACB from it. So just go into your Unreal Pack folder, and then your mod folder, and then just go to the sound folder in here and choose the Uassets, press open, press save, press OK. So if you're working with sound effects, then you can skip the parts we're about to do. But if not, you can like continue with this. So if you're working with voice lines like me or background music, if you try to open the ACB, you're going to get an error that says that you need the AWB. So if you're working with background music or voice lines, you need to get the AWB from your game folder. To do that, go to Steam, go to My Hero, Settings, Manage, Browse Local Files. It's going to take you to this folder, and then go into Here versus Game, Contents, Cryware, and if you're working with BGM, the BGM one is here, so background music. So you can copy that. But I'm working with English voice lines, so I need to go in the EN folder and I need to look for the one that has the same name as the Uasset. So I'm just going to go back here. The Uasset is this, VO character 1, and I need to look for VO character 1 here, so it's this. So just copy it, close out of this, and paste it here. Once you have that, you can finally open up the ACB. And yeah, all of Deku's voice lines are going to be in here, and you can listen to them if you want.
Got it! I have to do something! Not this time! Full power! This is it!
So yeah, this is Deku's voice lines. But we can't really tell what voice line is what because we only see the numbers, we don't see the names on this version of Eternity. So to see the names, if you're working with sound effects, you need to open up the ACB in Foobar 2000. If you're working with background music, you need to open up the AWB in Foobar. Or also, if you're working with voice lines like me, you also need to open up the AWB in Foobar. So just open this up in Foobar, and you can see all the names now. So you can see number 1 is called Attack S. You can see 22 is out of ammo.
I'm worn out.
So stuff like that, we can see all the names. If you know what you're looking for, a fast way to find it is Control F and just type what you're looking for. So I'm looking for plus ultra. So I'm just going to type plus ultra, and you can see I just typed plus and it's here already. So 211 is plus ultra.
Plus ultra!
So just remember that number, 211 for plus ultra, because we're going to be editing that. So once you find what you're looking for, you can close out to Foobar, and you can go back to the ACB in Eternity this time. So now that's in the ACB, just look for 211. So 211 is this.
Plus ultra!
So you can see it's the same as also plus ultra here. So once you find the one you want to edit, you can do replace. And you just need to look for your audio. So this is my audio. So open. And if you see this, it's an error that happens when the number of channels is different in the ACB compared to your audio file. So on the right here, you can see there are like channels, and all of them have one channel. But then my audio file has 2 channels, so I need to fix that. So I'll show you what I mean. So I'm just going to go to my audio, this, and open it up in Audacity. So I'm just going to open Audacity, drag and drop my audio here. And you can see my audio has 2 channels. So up here is the first one, down here is the second one. And if I go back to the Eternity, you can see 211 has 1 channel. So that's an issue. We need both of them to match. So to make both of them match, I just need to click to select everything. So just click here and then do tracks, mix stereo down to mono. And you can see now it's only 1 channel. So they match now. 1 channel here, 1 channel here. So I can do file, export audio, just name it anything, doesn't matter. And I can close out of Audacity now. And now I have my new audio called Audio 1. If I replace 211 with Audio 1, it should work. Press open. And yeah, we don't get the error anymore. So once you do replace, it's going to ask you if you want to loop the audio. So most of the time, you want to choose don't loop, unless you're working with background music, because background music, sometimes you want to loop it. So looping means once the audio ends, you want it to start from the beginning. So that's how you want background music to work, because if you're in a match and you're listening to music, you don't want it to play to the end and then just stop and then everything's quiet. So you want it to loop. So I'm doing voice lines, so I only want it to play once and then stop. So just click the check mark here, make sure it's off, and then do don't loop. And yeah, just press OK. And all the files you changed are going to be bold like this. So it's bold, so that means it actually changed.
We're not done. Daddy isn't done speaking. You will come back here.
So yeah, it actually changed. So now I can save. So You can do Control S, or you can also go up here and do File, Save, and then press OK. And if you go back, just make sure it isn't bold anymore. So it's not bold anymore, so it's saved. So you can close out of this now, and then go back to your sound folder with all the ACB and AWB stuff. And now you need to import your ACB back into your Uasset. So you edited the ACB, but now you want to import it back. So imports, and then choose your Uassets, choose your ACB, and press OK. And now you don't need the ACB tool anymore. You can close out of it. And you can delete your ACB because you already imported it. So if you're working with sound effects like before, you're not going to have the AWB. So you can just go to Unreal Pack and pack your mod. But if you're working with voice lines or background music like me, there's one more step you need to do. So you need to move the AWB out of this folder and into the folder that you got it from. So let me tell you what I mean. So if you go back to the My Hero and browse local files, Hero versus Game, Contents, Cryware. So if you're working with BGM, you can see you got BGM from the Cryware folder. But if you're working with voice lines like me, then you got it from cryware/en. So you need to copy that folder structure in your mod. So let me show you what I mean. If I go to the folder, I can go to Contents and then make a new folder called Cryware. And if you're working with BGM, you put it here. And then since I'm working with voice lines, English voice lines, I need to make a folder called en here and put mine in here. So I'm just going to go back, remove the AWB from here, and put this in your en folder. Or if you're working with voice line or BGM, you put it here. And yeah, you're done. You can pack your mod and test it. So it doesn't matter which one you do. Okay, I'll see you guys in game. Okay, I'm in game now, so let's see if the mod works.
We're not done. Daddy isn't done speaking. You will come back here.
As you can see, the mod works. So yeah, this is how you make audio mods for My Hero Ultra Rumble.